Hey fans, it's Hayden here. We are in the last few days of 2021 and my bandmate Ian decided that he wanted to do a video of top 5 metal albums of 2021. And I thought that was a great idea, so I thought maybe we could both do one, and I've been avoiding seeing what his list was so that I wasn't influenced by him in any way. So this was actually pretty difficult. There was a lot of great albums this year. Last year there was a lot of bands heading to the studio during the pandemic. And yeah, so we had a bunch of great albums this year, so there's gonna be some honorable mentions for me. I should also mention that I'm not including any EPs, live albums, or compilations in this list, just full-length studio albums. Otherwise, I would definitely have Knocked Loose's latest release in here too. Anyway, let's see how our lists compare. I'll post Ian's video today and I'll post this video tomorrow. So here are my top 5 metal albums of 2021. Coming in at number 5 is In the Court of the Dragon by Trivium. So I actually got to see Trivium twice this year in the same week, and they played some songs off of this and it was fantastic. I was really impressed with the heaviness of this whole album. The guitar work is incredible, the instrumentation is all good, and the album sounds pristine. Alright, number 4, we have Persona Non Grata from Exodus. This one also surprised me. I didn't really have a whole lot of expectations for it, but wow, it blew me away. The rhythms for all of the songs really is what sold me on this. They're really complex and really fast. Usually people think thrash metal is this boneheaded, play a bunch of zeros and play it fast type music, and it can be, but this one's pretty complex and also fast. So I really appreciated that. And I also really thought the arrangements were great, the different instruments, when they played and what they played. It's really good. Alright, number 3. Violence Unimagined by Cannibal Corpse. A lot of people didn't talk about this one, and I think it's because it came out 2 weeks before the one everyone was talking about. And I'll get to that, but this is another great entry from Cannibal Corpse. It's heavy, it's consistent, the whole album is incredible. Inhumane Harvests I've listened to over and over while I'm exercising, and it's good. Coming in at number 2 for me is Hushed and Grim by Mastodon. So anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Mastodon fan. I think this was a great mix of all the different sounds that Mastodon is known for. Some of the fast and complex riffs that you might hear on Leviathan or Blood Mountain, and some slower mid-tempo stuff that you would hear on The Hunter, and then just some really kind of atmospheric type things that it just comes up on every Mastodon album. Coming in at number 1 for me is Fortitude by Ghidorah. You all knew this was coming. Everyone's been talking about this all year. It's just really fucking good. I was lucky enough to see Ghidorah this year at Knotfest in Iowa, and they played some of the songs off of this album for the first time. It was just incredible. It was such a good show. So this is actually not even my favorite Ghidorah album. I really like Terra Incognita or From Mars to Sirius a lot better. But this style, that they've been doing the last 2 albums, it's still really amazing. And songs like Amazonia and Sphinx and Grind, they're just so good. And even songs like The Chant, which is super different than other Ghidorah stuff, it still gets stuck in my head all the time. This album deserves all the accolades that it's getting. It's really good. So that's my top 5, and I really kind of feel bad about leaving out a few others, so in no particular order: Iron Maiden, Senjutsu, it's Iron Maiden, they're always good. Dream Theater had A View from the Top of the World, and I'm a big Dream Theater fan. That was a really good entry to their catalog. I did like Distance Over Time a little bit better, but this one's still good. Alien Weaponry had that album, Tangaroa, I think it's how it's pronounced. It's super good, regardless. Anyway, those are my honorable mentions, as well as my top 5 metal albums of 2021. Let me know if you agree, disagree, what did I forget? Let me know in the comments. Thank you everyone for watching, and I can't wait to hear more metal in 2022, and I can't wait for you to hear some of our metal in 2022.